Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, continuing with West of Loathing. This game is super fun. I highly recommend it to anybody so far. We're gonna continue on. We're in a spoopy little cemetery here. It's the Daveyard, actually. Let's see what she thinks of the Daveyard. It's a mite spooky. You nervous? Hell, after what I'd seen, human skeletons are a walk in the dang park. That's pretty fair. All right. What does the Daveyard have for me? Other than things to kill. I'ma spoop him. Made the restless remains more restful. It's good. It's good. It's good to do. What else we got? Here lies Dave J. Pow 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 pow. Alright, I like it. Bones are jumping around to beat the Dickens. Alright. Ooh, he's got a hat! Maybe Icon has the hat. You check the bones for Dickens. Nope, you beat them all out. I like it. A game that references Dickens and Dickering. That's a good game. I got Vienna blood sausage and a thermos of spiked coffee. They said there was no such thing. Pile of bones that ain't moving around. Well, that's nice. Skull with an odd tag on it. Alright. Ooh. Okay. This is one of those things they have in mausoleums. You know, one of those big marble things in the drawers full of skeletons. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Open one fight, open the whole bunch, bigger fight. Well, what type of person would I be if I didn't open the whole thing at once? Let's go. Let's use some strategery here. Throw out the snicky snack. He's a beanslinger! No! So he's down. Ow. That was foolish. I'm not sure what possessed you to think opening all those doors at once was a good idea. Again, the effect angry. You get so angry at losing the fight, you pass out. You wake up in a heap in front of the jewel and dirt water. Susie must have carried you back here after you got knocked out. You're a little sore, but not otherwise any worse for wear. You're pretty hungry though, and sober. Well, that's some bullshit. I never wanted to be sober. All right, what we got? Oh, that mustache is life. Oh my goodness. Anyway. Well, howdy there. Always nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to the Jewel Saloon. Hi. Thanks. I'm Bjorn. Glad to know you, Bjorn. Folks around here just call me Lloyd. What can I do for you? Well, it's nice to meet you, Lloyd. I saw the sign out front that was advertising a room. That's right. Finest room in the house. Plenty of room for your partner, too. You interested? Oh, how much does it cost? Well, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fella. He paid a month in advance, right before getting himself killed by bandits. You seem like the decent sort, so the room's yours if you want it. Gratis. Wow, thanks, mister. Sweet. Hey, Susie, what do you think of this place? It's alright. Town's a bit busy for my taste, but it makes a change of being on the road. Gotta wash the dust off every once in a while, am I right? Yep. Then you can go back out and collect some fresh new dust. Falling asleep there, that's amazing. Engrossed in the conversation, let's leave him. This is a spittoon, which is a sort of brass bucket that people spit in instead of spitting on the floor. Because not spitting at all is not an option in this society, I guess. I say this despite knowing that you're pretty intimately familiar with spittoons already, sicko. Look, the Jewel Saloon is pretty nice as saloons go. Actual glass in the windows, more than 2 kinds of drinks, a poker room instead of a cockfighting pit, but this spittoon is still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit inside of it isn't fancy rancid tobacco spit. Going back in. Sigh. Here we go again. Alright, fine. You are now hunkered down next to the brass filth bucket, which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because it's near the desert and the ambient humidity around it is pretty low enough that the spit evaporates nearly as quick as it accumulates. So that's good, right? No, that's bad, because it's only the water part of the spit that evaporates. This brass bucket is half full of the rest of the spit, the toxins and filth that don't evaporate. Several years worth, distilled and concentrated until it's consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts in a spittoon anymore because they bounce out. Ugh. I'm a filthy degenerate already. Let's do this. You're about to put your hand into a bucket of something the color and viscosity of maple syrup, except instead of maple, it's flavored with the insides of the mouths of people who chew cigars instead of smoking them and have never brushed their teeth. Yep. Glop. Oh, it's a glorp. Ooh, made a glorp. I like glorps. It feels like putting your hand into a bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding. Except instead of tapioca, it's basically poison. It smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week, and set it on fire. It feels like your hand is dissolving. You found something! You found a tacky, filth-covered porcelain cow figurine. A useless, disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for your children, assuming you're still able to have any, and you hate them. Hooray! Alright. What's that do, anyway? Oh, this is a skull I found. Skull's little paper tag on it. Tag of Skull's serial number, it says, borrowed from a submission catacombs on February 19th, 1886. Jeez, this thing is really late. Back of the tag, catacombs address on it. Cool. Sugar guns? Oh, that's amazing. Actually, hold on. I need the briefcase full of snakes for a second. Alright, cool. This is an amazing world that I live in where I say I have to briefcase full of snakes and it counts. Oh, so there we go. Filthy porcelain cow. You have to hold the little porcelain cow upside down because it's filled with tobacco spit and you don't want it to spill out of the little hole in the bottom of it. This goes in your offhand. +3 melee damage, +3 spell damage. That's okay. I mean, it's going to help my spoopy. Pair of cufflinks. Yeah, so I got a bunch of stuff to sell too. Ooh, poker room. Excuse me, guys. This poster says Rules of Poker, followed by hundreds of rules in tiny print. Any player holding a king of hearts must immediately double their bet. One-handed queens are wild unless accompanied by 7 of spades. Or by 4 sevens of spades. Oh, that's awkward. Trays are wild, and trays of diamonds are double wild. Pair of tens cancel out 2 nines, but cancel the pair of kings of hearts. Oh, well, we got in. Let's do this. Play poker. You sit down at the poker table. A dealer emerges from somewhere in the back and sits down next to you. Lady to your right introduces herself as Winona, and the player to your left says his name is Vernon. The dealer tells you the ante is 20 meat. Let's do it. You ante up. Winona and Vernon toss in 20 meat each. The dealer gives a deck a shuffle, and then deals. Hand of cards glides across the table to you. It's a pretty decent hand. 4 fours of spades, 4 twos of hearts, and 3 sixes. That's the first round. The pot is 60 meat. And you estimate your chances of winning around 30%. Alright. So I don't have the grit or the mysticality to do this. I guess I just check here, because that's my only real option. You check and check your you check and then check your privilege. Got a plus 10% chance to win. Sweet. Winona squints at you for a moment, then checks. Vernon scowls and checks. Why the hostility? It's the second round of betting. The pot is 60 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning around 40%. I'm going to glamorously strategize. You arrange your cards in a more aesthetically pleasing spread. Plus 20% chance to win. I like it. It's the last round of betting. Time to do or die. The pot is at 60 meat. You estimate your chances of winning are around 60%. So I could strategize again. I could gumptiously raise. Let's do that. Let's gumpshit. Let's gumpshit. You wink at Vernon and plop 20 more meat down on the table. Reveal your cards. You wordlessly reveal your cards. A royal straight. Winona shrugs as she reveals a full house. Vernon shrugs as he reveals a full house. You win! You gather your haul. It's 120 meat. Dealer announces the ante has been raised to 25. I think I'm a tap out on that one. Thank you both for your money. Very kind of you. I have no idea what just happened. Slop! I'm gonna buy some slop. Thank you. The sign says "See bartender for darts." Okay. There's a stage in here? Oh. There's a cow. I love cowbells. I'm also a fan of Christopher Walken, so. Oh, hey. Hey, what are you doing in here? Employees only, bud. Oh, sorry. I was just, looking around. So you're the nosy type, eh? Well, I prefer adventuresome, thank you. As it happens, there's something you can do for me. I'm out of saltpeter. Need someone to pick up some for me. Saltpeter? Isn't that used to make gunpowder and stuff? And other things. Look, who's the chef here? Me or you? Alright, well, fine. Where can I find it? Your best bet's a military camp. Because it's used to make gunpowder. Shut up. The nearest one is Fort Cowardice. They keep it in little green jars. The chef marks the fort on your map. Discovered a new map location. Alright, BRB. Lady's busy washing dishes to pay you any attention. Alright. Old man stares off into the distance, listening to the piano. Oh, well, that's not nice. Alright. This guy looks like he's in a lot of pain. Hey, you okay, buddy? I'm pretty sure my leg is broken, so no. What happened? Traffic accident? No, it just sort of broke all of a sudden. I guess I don't get enough vitamins or whatever. Good nutrition can be difficult in this day and age. Oh god, that moaning. No, I'm gonna need some medicine for this. Can you help? Sure. Thank you. There's a mission up north. Nuns there run a little hospital and sell medical supplies. Can you get me some broken leg pills? Really? Well. Alright, coming right up. Hi, I'm Bjorn Axenbeck. Any mail for me? Nope. Darn. I don't know why I would just walk in and go, hey, I'm new here. No one knows I'm here. You got any mail for me? Aw. I'll buy some flowers. You're welcome, sweetie. Alright. There's a lot of vacant lots down this way. What are you? You a farmer? You look like a farmer. Anyway. So, ooh, oh, whoa. It's a lot bigger than I thought it would. Let's go to Fort Cowardice. You spot a small cottage on the horizon, and what looks like a work table in front of it. Oh, cool. Let's go ahead and go there. What is it? What is it? Is Timmy in the well? What's new, Susie? There's another ranch out this way. The Butterfield Ranch. Dairy farm, mainly. Alright, we'll check it out. Good idea. Alright. Sign says, silver bullet making apparatus. Well, I'm gonna help myself then. The workbench is a little burner and a crucible for melting silver things, and some bullet molds. It seems pretty straightforward. There's also a vise, so you could smash silver bullets into needles if you need some. Oh, cool. I do have some silver stuff. I'll make some bullets. Use my cufflinks. You're not planning on going to any weddings or funerals anytime soon, so you figure it's safe to turn these cufflinks into something a bit more immediately useful. Alright. I'll make another silver bullet. You melt the nugget and make a bullet. Obviously, in a process of nugget and bullet are pretty similar words. Fair enough. Alright. So, I just picked this guy's door. What's going on, partner? We just gonna bust in and loot the joint? It's okay. Look at the dust all over everything. This guy checked out ages ago. Fair enough, let's do it. The most easily swayed person I've ever met in my life. There's a note on the safe reading, I forgot the darned combination to this confounded thing. If you can open it, you're welcome to what's in it. Alright, I need to level up my safe cracking. I just need to level up my safe cracking. That's all it is. Shelf looks pretty picked over. Find a couple of things that still look edible. Instant grits, and then plum pudding. Nice. Bookshelf contains like 90 copies of John Tremaine. There's something weird about it, though. It's too neatly organized. Like maybe some guy was hiding something. I need more Moxie. I need more stuff. I need to go. Oh, spittoon! A spittoon. At least, looks like a spittoon. But it's next to a bed, and might actually be a bedpan. What? Really? I mean, if it's just a spittoon, that's bad enough. But it might be a bedpan. That'll be way worse. Look, I feel like maybe you aren't getting what I'm saying here. We're talking about an object that someone probably uses when they wake up in the middle of the night and can't be bothered to walk to the outhouse. The best you can hope for is that it's only used to spit nighttime tobacco juice into. In which case, you will only be full of rancid, congealed tobacco spit. I'm investigating. Are you even listening to me? Or are you just sort of skimming past text? Bedpan! Look, I'm pretty sure there's treasure in there, and you aren't stopping me. Bedpan! Shut up! Okay, fine, have it your own way. Your own filthy, disgusting way. Turns out to probably not be a bedpan, but it definitely is a spittoon. It's definitely filled with rotting brown spit. Fish around in it. What is wrong with you? Bite me. Oh, good God, okay. You plunge your hand in up to the wrist. It makes a gloop noise and breaks the thin skin of the congealed toxins that were previously keeping the dire smell in relative check. Now you are choking in the miasma of oily, bitter chaw stink. You know that feeling when you get when you're about to puke? How you get that taste in the rear corners of your mouth? The metallic tang by the root of your tongue, like you're sucking on a corroded old penny? Yeah, just tell me what I found already. You find a filthy, slime-covered old brooch. Are you happy? I bet you're going to pin it on without even watching it first. You're darn tootin'. What's this do? So overall, they just give like just generic buffs. All right, that's neat. I'll take it. I'll take generic buffs. Oh, actually, no, that got me some more Moxie. Hold on. I need much more Moxie. So I'll go ahead and just level up a couple things. And I will come back. I will remember this place, and I will do things. Alright, anyway. So, onward to Fort Cowardice. It's an amazing name for a fort, by the way. Off the spite of the trail, you spot a beer barrel cactus. I'm not sure why they call them that, since they're shaped like mugs, not barrels. I don't have foraging. I'm a disgrace to my family. Alright. Quiet as a church on Tuesday. Guess we missed the party. Yeah, it must be abandoned for some reason. Just like the old saying goes, when life gives you cannons, make cannonade. I like it. What's in here? Alright, going in. She's abandoned, alright. Well, I'll keep an eye out while you check the buildings and all. Might be something we can use. Yeah. Climb up the watchtower, take a look around. Nice view from up here. Oh, that was silly. Fort Cowardice Administration's Hall. This cabinet is mostly empty, but there are a handful of boring personal records at the back of one drawer. They are all incredibly boring. No, really, I want details. Fine, you read one. Charles Stern, clerk, pay grade C4. B 12-9-37. DC missed days 8, accrued sick days 88, satisfied. Becky Smith, secretary, pay grade C3. Birth date 5/14/40. December 2nd, 10/64. Or deceased 2/10/64. Missed days 89, accrued sick days 0. Yeah, I'm satisfied on this one, actually. Goes to reception desk. looks like there's still some good mess left. Alright. Military-grade whiskey and hardtack. Oh, a spice rack. Oh, I got some saltpeter. Nice. I gotta be happy. I really need to get lockpicking. Like, that's gotta be my priority here. Oh, this is just more... Oh, same building. Herp derp. Hear sounds of several goblins snoring inside the tent. Go in guns blazing. Let's do this. Spoop! Well, that's just rude. Yeah, how you like it? You heroically defeated the sleeping goblins who were guarding their beds. I'm a bad person, I get it. An unlocked footlocker, in case it makes it a locker. Full canteen and some more hardtack. Kick it open. Oh, another silver bullet and a chemical bullet? Must be the math tint. Nope. No. Ooh. Why would there be a cave in a tent? I guess it's not my spot to judge. Ring it and bring it, boys and girls. Yeah. I love having evil powers. Every game I play. Alright. I got a goblin hat! I want to wear a goblin hat. It's adorable! It made me less mystical, though. I don't know. I'm gonna ring the bell again. I wonder if there's actually a purpose to continue ringing the bell. Goblin sandwich, goblin trousers. We'll do it at least one more time. Goblin mescal. I don't know why I keep doing this, I think... Well, actually no, farming XP is good. We have entered farm mode, ladies and gents. Susie's kind of a deadeye. It's kind of awesome. Let's look at all the goblin things we got. The goblins around these parts never really figured out coffee. Increases your speed by 3, reduces your muscle mysticality and moxie by 1 for the rest of the day. Alright. Where's my goblin pet? I'm wearing goblin trousers. It takes my moxie down. Ugh. But I just tried to get my moxie up, you jerks. Oh, I guess I'll keep wearing it for right now. Got a cannonball. Based on the papers and anatomical diagrams scattered across its surface, you're guessing this desk belongs to Fort Cowardice as a nurse. Look at the diagrams. They're just a bunch of disgusting drawings of spliced open bodies. Alright, look at the papers. Papers are mostly just boring medical records, dental... Wow. Daguerreotypes? Yeah, I failed at that one. Lamentations and antibiotics haven't been discovered yet. That kind of thing. Hey, wait, what's this? It looks like it might be important. Marching orders. Alright. I'll read that in a second. I'm gonna loot the crap out of that. Alright, so let's see, where's the... Marching orders. This set of army marching orders, from before all of the army's marching orders were, march back east just as fast as the lily-livered little yellow-bellied feet can go, you damnable cowards. Ah, Fort Alded. Cool. Well, that was productive. I did promise her I would go to the Butterfields. So. You encounter an overturned wagon surrounded by ruined books and a broken pair of spectacles. Looks like a family of especially literate homesteaders met an untimely end here. It's tragic. You pore over the detritus and manage to find exactly one book that is both undestroyed and remotely interesting to you. Modern Snake Oiler, issue 114. Oh, I've been waiting for that issue. It's a cow. We're doomed. But before that... There's an article entitled "Debilitating Toxins, Where Are They Now? Gives bad medicine a combat skill that will reduce target's moxie." There's a recipe for a new kind of snake oil concoction that looks like it might come in handy in a fight. So I got good medicine, a skill that recovers HP in combat. There's a recipe for a quick brew potion that fortifies your body, mind and spirit. Gives strong medicine, combat skill temporarily increases your muscle, mysticality, and moxie. I think I'm going to learn good medicine. You practice making the snake oil concoction until you can do it with your eyes closed. When you open your eyes again, swear that somebody has stolen your magnet. Aw, the scoundrel. Alright, I'm going back to my... Hold on, let me... Level up my snake whip. Need some more grit. Always more gumption. Put back on the floppy derby. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna whip it. Alright, well this cow is slightly more resilient than I thought he'd be. This is utterly unheard of. Eh? Eh? I'm sorry. Sweet. You banish the demonic cow from this realm. Get thee hence, little doggy. Yes. I get tainted beefsteak. The cow skin. I skin the cow with my trusty knife. Extra thick leather. Susie carves another notch in the stock of her rifle. Hell yeah. Ow. Hi, Tina. Alright, got a rope. Got a needle in a haystack. I like it. Jeez, why do they always burn everything down? I'm gonna go talk to Susie. Damn it! Damn them cows! I ain't gonna let them get away with this. Why do they do it, do you think? Ain't no reason. It's just what they do. Ascribing reason to these beasts is just hog feathers and duck feed. Huh. I'm learning all sorts of colorful phrases from this game. They even burned the outhouse? God. To your horror, you see that every single cow in the Butterfield dairy herd is now an ungulith, an infernal cow spirit bound in stone. They're not dangerous unless you go near them. I am foolhardy. I can poison stone. That's how badass I am. Oh, well apparently I can't poison stone. But I can think about it real hard. Thin the herd a little. Not enough. It can never be enough. Menudo geode. Susie carves another notch in the stock of her rifle. Cow hate flashes in her eyes. Her resolve intensifies. Once again, I think we're going to just enter farm mode for a minute. Just let Susie get some vengeance out. One more time. Oh god, there's two. Alright. Throw out a Snick. Snick, you have disappointed me. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm gonna heal myself a smidge. This is a very productive turn. Damn it, Snake. There you go. Brass bull ring. Alright, cool. We've helped Susie get stronger, which is kind of the goal. I need to go sell some things, like, very much so. Okay, so, alright. Let's go back to Dirtwater and sell some things, if nothing else. They say you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but when you see someone wearing dark cultist robes, it seems like a pretty safe bet that they're in some sort of cultist. Another clue is that they're trying to teach a skeleton how to tap dance. At least that's what it looks like. Another cultist. Hopefully I can become spoopier. That is my goal in life, is to be more spoopy. He has a buff? I want a buff? And Susie is a boss, jeez. Yeah, I got another Fundamentals of Next Mex book. This book contains one of the basic rituals and incantations for Next Mex. Enough to get a single skeleton up and moving around at least. This seems like probably pretty dangerous. Sure? Yes. Are you certain? The dark arts are no laughing matter. It really mess you up. Read it, I said. The words crawl off of the page and into your eyes like worms. The worms burrow into your bones and then whisper stuff to you about cool things you can do with other people's bones. You got the raised skeletal buddy perk. He's my buddy. As you turn over the last page, the book vanishes in a puff of black smoke. You don't feel so well. Ugh. Your hair instantly loses all color. You have the perk white hair. Huh. What does that do? Your hair has gone permanently white due to the meddling in the affairs of the netherworld. Aww! -3 Moxie! Aww! That's bull. I'll just have to buy more Moxie. I will offset this, damn it. So I actually have to have a skeleton. I have to actually have bones in my inventory, and then I can enchant them. I need bones. That's what I need. Yeah. It looks like a place I can buy and sell stuff. Hello there! Welcome to Dirtwater Mercantile. Alright. Gonna sell some stuff. Not my floppy derby. The fact that sugar guns are a thing is amazing to me. Alright, so what do we have to buy? We got some dynamite. I'll actually do that. I'm gonna buy that to discover a new spot. Yeah, I'm actually gonna call it a day. I just wanted to sell some stuff out of my inventory. Oh, hello. We're able to get some broken leg pills? Without them, I'm stuck just sort of lying here in the street. Nope, still looking. Oh, jeez, well, no pressure or anything, but, yeah, I know. I guess I'll go ahead and go find him his leg pills. I think that's where I go. You see a streak of fire blast across the sky and land just over the horizon. You ride to the side of the impact and find a meteor. You scour the area and find the impact crater. 545 meat. Yeah! God, I love random encounters that give me money. Oh, Susie wants to say something. Hey there, Susie. Susie looks over her notes. I think there's another ranch in this area. Don't know nothing about it. It's pretty new. Okay, we'll take a look. Gosh, a real-life nun! Yes, I'm Sister Tabitha. I'm Bjorn Axenback! What's with the cots? Well, what with the cow attacks and so on, I felt my faith would be better served by running the place as a clinic rather than just a church. I also sell medicinal supplies if you like your healing to go. Oh, well. Do you need any errands run or anything like that? Funny you should ask! I've been experimenting with the healing properties of a purple grass that grows near here, but I've run out. Would you mind picking some for me? It grows near a cave that makes an unusual humming sound. Okay. Go ahead and actually buy the medicine for that one guy. No, not yet. That's disappointing, but I trust you keep your promise. Oh, she really is kinda twisting the kniff. Broken leg pills. Jesus, that's a lot of money. I mean, I'm not hurting for money, but still. Lazy A Dude Ranch. Alright, let's go ahead and go there, and then we'll go to the Humming Cave. There's a crate in the road, which is not the crate's natural habitat. Poor little crate. Aww. Handful of nails and a length of rope. Cool. Ugh, wannabes. Farm posers? Yeah, they're the worst. Nice yurts, though. What's a farm poser? Hey, like, howdy, I'm selling herbal remedies. Care to buy? What kind of herbal remedies? The kind that are gifted to us by Gaia without any interference by human hands. So, weeds? That's a derogatory term created by the man, but yeah, basically. Alright, sure, I'll buy one. Hey, Groovy, thanks. You got an herbal remedy. Alright. Howdy. Yeah, hey, howdy, man. What's happening? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Oh, not much, man. We moved into this little patch of land to grow crops, but then we decided it would be more natural to just let Gaia grow whatever she wants, right? But it's a lot easier, too. Right, man. Neat. Where'd you get that at? Oh, this one? A friend of mine made it. A man, I forgot which one. What do you take for it? Well, I've been thinking of trying a new style, man. Maybe, like, one of those hats the army guys used to wear back in the old days? Like, just a kind of an erotic statement, man. There's an old fort over yonder that-a-way. I'll swap you if you can find that, if you can get me one of those, man. Alright, I'll check it out. Groovy. Alright. I don't know how much longer I can keep that up. Howdy, I'm Bjorn. I'm Lousy. Lousy Lathrop. Why the long face, Lousy? Or is it Lucy? I'm gonna call it Lousy. I'm gonna keep calling you Lousy. You're covered in filth. You live in yurts. You're hippies. You're lousy. It's Louise, though. Oh, geez. Basically because I'm stuck here farming with a couple of dummies who don't know how to farm a dang thing, so they just let the weeds grow and call it natural. I'm so sick of eating dandelions I could scream. So actually, no, you are Louise. You're a wonderful little thing. Oh, why don't you leave? I haven't gotten any meat, or any other prospects, or anywhere to go. I mean, dandelions are terrible, but they're better than eating dirt. This is such a mess. How'd you get into this predicament? I headed west after graduating baking school, and I fell in with these guys because they talked a big game about natural grains. Fool that I was. I didn't realize they were really interested in getting silly on loco weed and not doing any work. Huh. So you're looking for work, huh? Gosh, yes, desperately. The only trade I know is baking, though. Do you know anywhere that's hiring a baker? Heck, even unpaid would be better than this if it comes with a room and board. Just want to get out of here. I don't, sorry. Shucks. Well, if you hear anything, please let me know. Will do. Huh, manure. Yeah, this is literally just all weeds. Oh, poor thing. An old burned crate. Yay! Bar of soap and some wound dressing. Alright. A rustling sound in the bushes draws your attention, and you decide to investigate, because that's what adventurers do. No matter how bad of an idea it will probably turn out to be. The rustling turns out to be a goblin wearing clown makeup and practicing their cartwheels, and mostly failing. Eventually, they give up on tumbling practice and start repeatedly throwing a shiny metal ball in the air and catching it. Huh. I'll attack the goblin. Ow! God! This may have been a very bad idea. Yeah, I do believe this may have been a particularly bad idea, but I will not go out without a fight. Hog tie it, Susie! There we go. It's pretty sweet. You beat up the goblin. Another weird clown is the last thing this world needs. I got a shiny ball and a goblin sandwich. I like goblin sandwiches. See what the shiny ball does. This would be good for juggling, if juggling was the thing you'd ever be caught dead doing. Because you're offhand, plus 4 mox. I need some more moxie in my life. It's good times. Alright. Huh, these rocks are weirdly organized. Oop. Snake won't let us pass without a struggle. Alright, well let's tussle. I'm sorry? Why are you electric? Last I checked, that is not a natural state that snakes should be in. You've put an end to the shocking tale of the shocking snake. Snake venom bladder. Liberate the corpse with skins. I have electric snake skin. Collect 1 medicine. Alright. See, that was worth it. Whoa. I'm gonna be honest, I did not expect this type of thing in this game. Alright, looks strange stone arrow. This is a triangular object made out of a strange stone-like material, shot through with channels of smooth black glass. Okay. Huh. Well, alright then. That's a bit peculiar. Dang, you hear that? What is that? Like a high-pitched buzzing noise. No idea. Let's not stick around any longer if we got to. That noise will drive me to drive me spar. Spare? Spar? Spar? Spear? Spar? Sometimes it's hard to read simple words. Go ahead and hit Fort All Dead on the way back. No reason not to. Weird. Sounds like soldiers marching in there, but no voices. Huh, yeah. You'd expect to hear a hup 2, 3, 4 at least. Maybe it's that guy's day off. Or maybe he's lost his voice or something, or for shouting too much. Maybe he's got his voice shut off in war. I like that. Oh. Good gravy! Would you think I'd never see anything like this? Huh, never. You reckon you should do something about him? It's worth looking around first. Oh, actually, no, I can get in the crow's nest. Who's on Beanox? The lost Dutch oven mine. Alright. Pardon me, sorry. Oop. Giant map. Huh. I feel so satisfied. I don't have lockpicking, but I have a crowbar. Why doesn't that work? Oh, what's back here? I know I just got a bunch of random things. I did see an incendiary bullet, though. That was awesome. Shelves filled with Skeletal's army's food supplies. Pick up a box at random, read the label. Desiccated dandruff. Look at something else. Jellied bat wings with capers. Cured skin. Lye-treated hair. Brandied bat guano in water. Smoked termites in lard. That last one I can see someone eating. Oddly enough. Anything smoked is good, though. Trash smells horrible. A stench resistance, you say? Old patrol cap. Sweet, I can get my Rasta cap. Digs in the knapsack. This guy's recipe. Robe recipe. A robe receipt, rather. I don't know why I said recipe. There's also an evil-looking leather-bound tome. I'm gonna read the diary. Seems to have been written by one of the necromancer's cultists. He and several others were reanimating the dead soldiers here, on the theory that the best undead army would literally be an undead army. The hitch in the plan came when they raised the officers, who decided they weren't going to take orders from a bunch of weirdo civilians. The last entry suggests the author and his cohorts were planning on abandoning their station and reporting back to the necromancer, but the entry ends abruptly in the middle of a sentence. Well then. This mass grave is absolutely teeming with those skeletal firemen. They don't seem to be interested in getting out. But you could definitely jump in there if you're itching for a fight. I'm always itching! Ow! Let's try the incendiary one. Wow, I am sad. I'm just gonna heal myself. And then whip him. So he's on fire. And he's poisoned. But he's immune to poison. But he's on fire, which is good. Why fire hurts bones, but poison doesn't? Well, I know why poison doesn't, but you know what I mean. You brush yourself off, collect your loot, and climb back out of the pit. So there's, I didn't realize whenever this started, I didn't realize there was going to be as many farming locations. Eat some hardtack. Eat the tack. That was hard. Get my moxie back. So I hate the herbal remedy. You take the remedy, and maybe you feel a little better? It's hard to tell, really. No, actually, I'm pretty sure it did nothing. Alright. The vampire... I must vampiric yodel. This mid-tier Next-Mex textbook teaches you how to replenish your blood supply by stealing blood from the living. Keeping enough blood inside of you is important to necromancers and civilians alike. Pretty dangerous, you sure? Alright, let's do this. As you read the words in the book, a voice that is not your own howls along with them in your head. As you get near to the end of the book, the howls become more and more melodic. So I have the vampire yodel skill. Yodelay-hee-boo. I like it. As you turn to the last page, vanishes the black smoke. You don't feel so well. Your body withers and shrinks. You get the perk emaciated. Oh god. Emaciated. You're gaunt and bony as a result of the dark arts you've been messing around with. Well, that's a thing. Most certainly. Okay. But such things can all be offset with extra little additives and doohickeys. Excuse me, pardon me. Alright. A strange stone arrow you just found starts going crazy, beeping and booping, whirling around on its own accord. It practically drags you in the direction of a strange, decrepit-looking house. Oh, how can I say no to that? The beeping machine leads you to the ramshackle house in the middle of the desert. Looks like a regular old house. Sure is where that gizmo said to go? Well, maybe it's weirder inside, yeah. With a mustache like that, he has to be... Toilet. Oh, so good. Appears to be an extremely powerful magnifying mirror. Basically an inside-out microscope. Microscope permits that... the microscopic mites that live in your eyelashes seem to be getting along just fine. That's good. I don't want them to fight. Excuse me, my name's Bjorn Axenbach. What? Oh, I didn't notice you coming in. I'm not used to visitors, but folks generally call me the professor. Is there something I can do for you? Well, I found this bleeping gizmo, and I sort of followed the bleeping. It led me here. Well, I'll be. It certainly led you to the right place, young man. This is El Vibrato technology, and I happen to be as much of an expert as anyone alive today. El what now? El Vibrato. They were an ancient race that lived here long before humans. Well, they mostly lived underground, so they might still be living, as far as I know. Never seen a peep of an actual person, though, just the machines they leave behind. Were they space aliens? Could be aliens, or genius pre-humans, or an entirely different terrestrial evolutionary line. At this stage of investigation, it's impossible to say. Isn't that exciting? Here, let me have a closer look at your beeping gizmo. Aha, as I suspected. This is one of their transponders. It detected other El Vibrato technology and homes in. You see, that'll be why it led you here. I've got a thing over there I'm trying to repair. He tinkers around with the transponder for a bit, and then plugs a strange stone marble into the socket on it. There you go, good as new. Just swipe it down to turn it on and off. El Vibrato transponder. Swipe. Now I gotta warn you. This device will lead you to abandon El Vibrato technology, but it might also attract unwanted attention. From what? From the El Vibrato technology! You'll see what I mean. Just be careful. Okay. You know, now that I think about it, you've arrived at the perfect time. In order to get anywhere further with my research, I need some more samples of El Vibrato tech. But searching for it eats up all the time I could use to actually do research on it. Ah, I gotcha. Right. You're the adventurous type, so bring me back whatever devices you find. And if I can get them up and running, it'll benefit the both of us. Alright, sounds like a deal. Great! First priority will be to get my Keystone Fabricator running. They locked their doors with things with these little stone alloy blocks, see? So, if you can make your own, that'll open a lot of doors for us, literally and figuratively. Alright, what do we need? The components aren't rare, at least as far as priceless ancient technology goes. Bring me, about 5 handfuls of scrap. I should be able to salvage the last parts I need from that much. Roger that. I'm gonna go on a hunt here. What do you think of this guy, Susie? I think a fellow that spends too much time on his own starts to get funny ideas. What, you think he's nuts? Well, I would. But on the other hand, that bleeping gizmo you found did lead us, wow, I'm sorry. The gizmo you found that led us here lends a fair bit of credence to his story. I am sorry about that. I don't know what's going on there right now. Ow. Ow. I'm turning it on. This is still creepy. Alright. The robe receipt. This is a receipt for the delivery of 150 black silk robes. Sounds pretty ominous. Collection of clues you've acquired for your search for the Necromancer's home base. You open your Necromancer journal and examine the information you've collected so far. You found a receipt for delivery of robes. Looking at it more closely, you see that there's a surcharge for delivery past Boulder Pass. Means the Necromancer's lair is definitely west of the mountains. Good to know. Progress! Looks like everything you got so far. Oh, alright then. Let's go back to the Lazy A Ranch. I want to get my hat. Tina takes a weird turn somewhere, and you find yourself completely surrounded by old dead trees. Where are you? A gray mist closes in on you, and Tina marches confidently forward through the gnarled and ancient forest. You shudder. Keep going. Tina stops. Through the fog ahead, you see a shape. You dismount to investigate, and it reveals itself to be the shape of a pedestal, topped with the shape of a book. A chill runs down your spine as you touch the book. Frightening topics in Nex-Mex. Oh god. I want to be spoopy for Tina! Getting smarter about Nex-Mex means being able to summon skeletons who are smarter about doing what you say. Skeletal thrall skill. Yes, it's dangerous. Yes, I said read it. The book is full of magic spells, which don't make any sense to you until you get to the next to last chapter and realize they're not spells for you to cast, but spells for the skeleton to cast. One of the appendices mentions in the passing how to summon such a skeleton. Raise skeletal thrall. As you pass last page, the book vanishes in a puff of black smoke. You don't feel so well. Your blood darkens and curdles, oh god. Thin blood. Your blood is curdled with dark energy. It's thinner and grayer than blood ought to be. Melt. So, this is one of those things where, like, with great power comes great chance of being disemboweled, right? That's where we're at? Anyway. Oh, I can jump. For no purpose. No. I don't want your sham. Did you find one of those old hats, man? I'll trade you. Yeah! Nice, man. Barter is like commerce, man, except natural. Can you dig it? Yes, I can, man. Yes, I can. Strange head sack. This hat is more like a sack woven from red, gold, and green wool. It's like something out of a dream. So, +4 muscle, I'll take it. I am fabulous. It's good times. I think I'm gonna go to one of the cemeteries here. I'm gonna go grab myself a Dave. I'm gonna get some skeletons. I want to be able to raise some things. Your heart skips a beat as you spy a floating cow skull in the middle of the distance. Doesn't seem to have noticed you yet. I'ma shoost it with my shoosters. Good job, Susie. You reduced the cow skull to powder, but not before you extracted the useful bits. So, Infernal Soul Fragment. Cool. Not spooky. Nervous? So I've already had that. I've already had this conversation. Surely there's a skeleton I can skeletonize. Oh, this place again. Alright. I'm open one. Handful of loose teeth. You inscribe the skull ships with secret letters. In the correct order, they will spell out the name of a wizard whose soul will be torn from hell to serve your desires. Oh, that's cool. I have ensorcelled those. Huh. A wispy, tattered little bit of infernal cow spirit just hanging out inside of the pail going boo. Alright. Alright, well that was the thing that just happened. This pile of mostly burnt rags may have been used to be a person. You dig through the rags and find a few things that look like they're worth keeping. You get an item, gore-spattered scroll, and human ashes. Wait, what's this? A note. Yes, it's a note. Cryptic note of ley lines. You examine the weird diagram, but you can't make heads or tails of it. You stick the note into your necromancer journal for now. Let's check that out. What else should I get there? Human ashes. This is a human in the final stage of the whole ashes to ashes thing. Well, part of one at least. A human gets harder to keep track of when they become powder form. It's the cremated earthly remains of a person. Someday they'll refer to these as cremains, but you will not approve. Consume them? You swallow the ashes and absorb their death essence. You're always thinking about things like death essence now. Mwahaha. Gore-spattered scroll. Scroll is almost too covered in blood and viscera to read. Lucky for you, you've gotten all the practice reading inside of a dog. Wait, what? You scrape the largest of the giblets off of the scroll and read it. It says to take a pile of human ashes, spread them into the shape of a person inside the red chalk ritual circle. Then sprinkle them with stardust and place them mostly perfect or better glass sphere in the heart, where the heart would be. Anyway, as the gist of it, the actual text is a lot more of these and thous and such and like that. Plus, there's a bunch of weird gibberish you're supposed to say out loud while you're doing it. Okay. So that's a thing. Alright. Well, I am soundly on the path to being evil. It's a good path and I approve of it. Let's see here. Let's do one more thing before I call it a day. Like, I'm just exploring. I'm sorry if this kind of seems a little bit disjointed. I'm just kind of going around looking at things. You notice a campsite off in the distance that appears to have been very comprehensively trampled to ruin. Alright, let's go to the campsite. Looks like the cow's got another poor sap. No kidding, this place is a frickin' wreck. Food! Ooh, potted meat. You follow the cow tracks for 100 yards or so, after which you stop suddenly. Doesn't seem to be anything of interest nearby. Well, darn. Oh, that was the thing. There's an open grave here. It doesn't have a skeleton inside. Wonder what they're asking for rent. Jump in and see what you find. Oh hey, previous tenant left some stuff. It's all yours now. Skull chips, handful of loose teeth, handful of old coins, and an old wedding ring. Sweet. The skull. I'm gonna go ahead and sourceify the skull chips. I'm gonna ensorcel them. And then, can I do anything with the teeth? No. Maybe I can eventually, but I can't right now. Alright. Oh, good. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What's wrong, sister? They came back. They just came back and took them. I couldn't stop them. Whoa, slow down, okay? What happened? Our holy relics. The saints just stormed up out of the catacombs and took them back. Wow. I don't know what to do. I thought maybe they'd fire me if I tried to stop them. The cardinals will be here any minute. What am I going to do? To start with, take a deep breath. Try to calm down, okay? What's your name? I'm Sister Mary. My name's Bjorn. Now, what's this about saints? Our mission is to protect 3 sacred relics. I'm the relic keeper. It's my specific job to keep after them. Wait, do they call you Memento Man? She shows you the ruler she keeps tucked in her sleeve. No, they don't. Okay, sorry. So, what happened? The saints. Oh, it's too horrible. They just came to life somehow. They came up out of the catacombs, all skeletal and ghostly looking. I mean, it's probably blasphemy to say this, but nearly fainted. And they took back their relics. Yes, and if they aren't recovered before the cardinal gets here, I'll be in so much trouble. Uh-oh. How much time is there? Well, actually, he's months overdue, so probably not all that urgent, but still. Alright, I'll get back with you. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, wait a second. Are you going to fight them to get the relic backs? Because it's probably blasphemous too. Well, I mean, probably. But if black magic brought them back to life, that's like super blasphemous, right? So it evens out. Oh dear, the cardinal is going to want to have a very long talk about this. Get back, but go ahead and do what you must, I suppose. So that I actually do want to do. Wait, did I just get a thing for... hold on. You've been poked by so many cactuses that your body has built up an entire extra set of... oh, cool. That's neat. How do I get to the catacombs? Oh. Bunch of floating skulls. I'm glad I ensorcelled those skull fragments. I'm dead. Dang it. Oh, we're going back. So I shouldn't knock those over. Skull with gold tooth. See, one of these I'll take. It said I'll use some skull fragments. Oh well. I should get some back. That'll be alright. Another gold tooth. Alright. Souvenir spoon! The skull is resting on top of a commemorative spoon. Your treasure hunting senses are finally honed, but not very discriminating. The skull's whispering at you. That doesn't seem right. Sounds like gibberish, though. Really creepy gibberish. Bones are jiggling, rattled, and agitated. Alright. Um, I'm not comfortable with this. Spoop! As a team, we are spoop and shoots. Jeez, really knew how to build a heavy stone sarcophagus back in the day. You grew up in a stream with heavy stone sarcophagus lid open. There's a skeleton inside! Holy crap! His bones are huge! Unfortunately, he appears to be asleep. I'm going to die. Why does this always happen? Okay, he's not actually that tough. He's just very large. I'd love to be able to summon one such as him. Saint Beefus. Saint Beefus was so big that he had more bone in his little finger than most people have in their entire arm. Saint Beefus's thigh. I like it. Saint appears to be resting in pieces. Alright. Okay, pretty sure you've got the bones assembled correctly. Nope. At least last minute the bones fly apart again. Seems like you're all of your accomplishments making it angry. I mean, spooping it is the best option, I guess. Okay, so it's not going to be like super high amounts of damage, which is good. Sweet. Ooh, I like it. I like the Ghost Stampede. Oh, so that one's healing? Okay. More Ghost Stampedes! There we go. That's so awesome. I'm snaking. Well done! Now Santa Cortada's in pieces and so small they can't do any harm anymore. I got his skull and one of his rings. Santa Cortada's skull. The skull has had a real on-again, off-again relationship with the rest of its body. Sweet. I think there's one more. I am a pope, seriously. Saint Pope stands beatifically behind the dais. He just keeps doing his pope gestures, ignoring you. How can someone look so smug without even having a face? The longer you watch him, the more he gets on your nerves. You unleash a torrent of insults that would make a sailor blush, and a sailor's mother ashamed of a sailor. Saint Pope's eyes narrow. Looks like you finally managed to make him mad enough to fight you. Respect. I'm gonna beat you with your friend's leg. Just in case, let's get an extra round in on him. What? He made a copy of himself? That's crazy. The Pope's pelvis, never been used. Fake Pope hat. The audacity. Huh. Well, sir. Done. Yeah, the miscalculating speed on that ring, which is good. You've recovered all of the relics! Oh, praise be. Thank you. Glad to have helped, sister. I must reward you for your efforts, though. We don't have much, but take these boots. They look like they might fit you. Silk nun boots. +1 exclamation. Hey, these boots are none too sturdy, but they look amazing. On that note, that's awesome. On that note, I am going to call it. This game is really fun. It's if anyone's kind of been on the fence. Oh, I'm gonna ensorcel some things. Hold on. Oh, it's good times. No, if anyone's been on the fence about picking this game up, I highly recommend it. I'm not sure how much longer it's going to be on sale, but it's worth it at full price. I mean, full price is only $10, I believe. So, yeah, you're not really hurting at that point. But thank y'all for watching, and until next time, bye bye.